Welcome to another video, Walk on the Wild Side, and I am here in Blackpool. I am just in the town centre, just walking past Blackpool Town Hall. Now, it's the morning after the big storm, or was it a big storm? I don't think it was all that bad actually. Storm Floris, was it? What do you reckon? So I did a video yesterday about Storm Floris, and it was a little bit breezy in Blackpool. By the way, if you like videos of Blackpool, get following the channel. I cover all sides of Blackpool, so I thought I'd take a little walk out in Blackpool Town Centre. It's pretty early, and out early this morning, about 7:15 at the moment. We'll take a look around and see if there was any destruction caused. Unlikely. I'm just here on this road. Is called Corporation Street. It's where all the buses stop and everything. It's looking pretty quiet at the moment. Now, I did mention in that video that Blackpool doesn't have any trees, and it's a bit of a running joke really, but we've got a tree over there. You see that? There's a tree, mainly in the town centre. There's a severe lack of trees, but and they reckon that some of the trees could have got blown over in that storm yesterday, but we haven't got any trees to blow over. So did any trees blow over where you are? Anyway, let's go and take a look around. So we'll start off here just at the back of the town. Just look at that building, isn't it grand? The town hall of Blackpool. We've got that's a Preston bus, that. So you're looking towards Talbot Square up there, the main square in Blackpool. We've got this add-on to the town hall here. This was built a bit later on, but it's not as grand as a bus gets in the way. it's not as grand, but it does have some quite nice carvings. If you look at it closely, this building, this is where I remember in the olden days when I wasn't working, I used to go in there to get my gyro. Oh, that was a long time ago. It was. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, there you go, Blackpool Tower. Come on. So this is how it's looking on Corporation Street. It's usually a pretty busy road in Blackpool, and there's that tree there. Look at it there. Amazing, we've actually got a tree in Blackpool Town Centre. We're looking towards the Grand Theatre. Can you see the Grand Theatre down there? The Grand Theatre just down there on the left. That's Matcham's masterpiece, Frank Matcham, who designed the Grand Theatre. That was at a time when Blackpool was booming, and they built the Tower, of course, and the Winter Gardens. The late 1800s. We're looking up Burley Street here. We've got this quite fancy looking structure here. That's called Brilliance, and it lights up and it plays music. It looks really, really fancy, and it was by Blackpool councils. It was their way of trying to introduce a cafe culture. I'm not really sure if it was worth the money. Just here we've got the NatWest Bank, and that's not like a classic bank, that one, is it really? I've got someone staring at me up there, I don't know. Anyway, we'll carry on. That's looking back to, we can see a tram there. We've got the trams going up Talbot Road now. We'll carry on, shall we? Well, there's a bit of noise now. Blackpool is waking up, and the buses are starting to move. I always say look up when you come to Blackpool, because you never know what you might see. We've got lots of old banks. Typical. This bus gets in the way again. Now that's an old bank over there, but it's now a restaurant. Bank, bar and it's really good, that place, you know. If you want a nice restaurant in Blackpool, I'd try that. And next door to that we've got the Lloyds, and that is still a bank, because quite a lot of these buildings, these banks, are obviously not banks anymore, are they? But I mean, look at that there, look. That was how they used to build them in the olden days. Yeah, look at the doorways. Still got the original doors by the look of it, or at least the same design. They've even got a night safe, look. Remember when they used to use a night safe? When they used to actually have money to put into the bank. Your fortune. So this pub here is called Scruffy Murphy's. As the sun is starting to rise. Look at that! Wow, that's quite atmospheric, that, isn't it? We've got a gate. All the alleyways in Blackpool Town, or around the central part of Blackpool, are all gated off. In fact, I think most of Blackpool's all gated off. The alleyways, they gated the alleyways off because it's supposed to stop people dumping stuff, but well, I think it does work to a point. Burton Wood Ales. That's an interesting little mosaic there, isn't it, on the side there? You see these little things, don't you, when you're just over the road. This used to be the British Home Stores. I don't see any destruction, by the way. Let me know in the comments if there was any destruction down your way. I heard they got it quite bad in Scotland. It is still quite windy. I mean, the gusts are actually up to about 40 miles an hour at the moment today. In fact, all day today, gusts up to 40 miles. So it's not calming down anytime soon. There's the Grand Theatre. It's all been done up as well. It was all decked in scaffolding for about a year or so. A while back, but it's all been done now. Look at that there. It's amazing. Grand structure. Well, it deserves its name, doesn't it? The Grand. So, what have they got on? Let's have a little look, shall we? School of Dance. Pop Princess World Tour, Arrival, The Hits of ABBA. So let's have a look up Church Street. This is Church Street again, another one of the main shopping streets in Blackpool. It looks pretty deserted at the moment. I just want to quickly show you this building here with the Costa Coffee on the bottom. It's called the it's got Rawcliffe on the top. And it says there it was rebuilt on the corner in 1914, so it must be older than, or originally there was something else there. Now, Rawcliffe used to supply the school uniforms. Yeah, I remember going to Rawcliffe. I don't think they were there. I think they were on a different road. I think they were on Burley Street when we went. We've got this place here called Eat Indian. Did it shut down, this place? I think it did, didn't it? I don't know if anyone could let me know. Pound store, we've got plenty of those in Blackpool. Ah, yeah, it did. It shut down, this place, didn't it? It says here. Can you read that? I'll let you pause the. Yeah, it was taken over, wasn't it? Can you read that? I'll let you read it. Yeah, so it looks like that place was shut down. I think it was for hygiene reasons, yeah. Oh, I just spotted a reflection of the tower in the building. Look at this here, look. I'm always looking for photographs. So yeah, I can feel the wind a bit now. As I head towards, we'll have a look on the promenade, shall we? That road there is called Market Street. There used to be a jeweller's on the corner called Leonard Jews. Who remembers Leonard Jews? Yeah, they were there till not too long ago. And then they sold up. You can see the building there. It's got the date on the top, 1874. So that used to be Leonard Jews, and they used to have a clock on the side. Just over there they used to have a clock, a big clock that when you got the bus, you looked out the window and you saw the clock. And I remember coming into town and doing shopping, and you'd look at the clock and you'd know what time it was to go home. This is Bank Hay Street. Look at it, it's absolutely deserted. Oh my God. Let's have a look at the tower, shall we? There you go. Well, I tell you what, it's getting pretty busy now. The Preston bus is just heading off to Preston. I think it is. Just here we've got the Real Vegas. a gambling establishment. We've got quite a few of these in Blackpool. 9 AM till late, 7 days a week. Well, we get plenty of custom for that in Blackpool. Betting shops, arcades, we've got all that. We've got casinos. Oh, I can feel the wind now. We're coming up to the promenade. This is a bit of a windy corner. I mentioned yesterday that we've got some very windy corners in Blackpool. We do get the brunt of it. The mean winds tend to come from the southwest, and as I come onto the promenade now, I'm just having to hold on to that. I think we've got westerlies today. So we've got that seed pod. You see that thing over there? It's blowing. It looks like it's kind of just blowing straight over. So the wind is, we'll have a look at the sea, shall we? It's coming straight from the west. Tower's still here. We haven't lost Blackpool Tower. Oh, I'll tell you what though, this sea looks absolutely wild. Oh my goodness. Wait till you see this. Who remembers before they built all this here, the comedy carpet, the Tower headland, it was just pretty much a straight promenade. And then they decided to do redo the sea wall and make a massive headland in front of the Tower, and a few other places as well along the promenade. But just look at this now. Who fancies going on a ferry today? Just look a little bit. It looks a bit choppy. What do you think? There's the North Pier there. The North Pier is for sale if anyone fancies it. I wonder if there'll be anybody at the beach house sitting out today. I'm not too sure. Hiya, you okay? There's a guy there putting tables and chairs out, and he just said, I watch your videos, so I was just saying hello to him. I'm not too sure if there's going to be too many people sitting out, but you never know. I think it's going to be quite sunny today. It's not going to be anywhere near as bad as yesterday, so you never know. There might be some people sat outside. Oh, I just want to quickly show you something up here. So this is the wedding chapel here, and the information, tourist information, but I just want to quickly show you something up here. Can you see that? Look, it's Blackpool Tower, the reflection in that big window up there. That is a massive window in the main room of the wedding chapel. I've been in there quite a few times, taking photographs of the happy couple and using that big window there for the obligatory Blackpool Tower shot. And I think we'll just head back over here. Just over there we've got Coyote Ugly. I remember when that was Brannigan's. It's got the Super Bowl above it. Now there is a building that disappeared just over here next to the famous Robert's Oyster Rooms built. Who was Robert, by the way? Did anyone find out who Robert was? But if you look next door, you can see there was an old building there, and they got rid of it. It is really, really getting busy in Blackpool now. We're just after 7:30. Now, I don't think they use this doorway. What do you reckon? I've got a funny feeling that this doorway is not in use. But let's have a little look at this, shall we? Because does anyone remember what this building was here? Look at this here, look. What do you reckon? It's got like a tiled wall, white tiles. It only went up about, well, a bit more than halfway on that side. Just over here we've got the Robert's Oyster Rooms building. If we have a little look inside, it's got like a tiled floor. It's probably not original though, is it? So this is the space that's next door to the Robert's. You can see there's like a staircase over there. I can hear a load of glasses being thrown into a bin. Someone's been on the... We've been busy drinking. So I'm now on the promenade. I'm getting blown about a bit. I'm just under this awning. Is this awning original? I think it is, isn't it, actually? What do you reckon? Next to the Robert's Oyster. What do you reckon? Got a tram over the road, tram check. Oh my goodness, listen to that. Been sucked into the ship. That's West Street, by the way. And just down there on the right, we've got Blackpool's smallest pub, the Mitre. This one here. Smallest pub in Blackpool. There you go. Small pub, big atmosphere. I'm having to hold on to my hat now. The window cleaners will be busy, I bet. Oh, the sun's coming out. Look, the sun is coming out. Wow. Eden 2, Gentlemen's Club. Strictly over 18s only. I've mentioned that a few times. Yates's, again. I know I say it quite a lot, but if you're new to the channel, don't forget to look up in Blackpool, because this is a grand old building. It's the old music hall, Feldman's Arcade. You can see it at the top there. Who remembers the old music halls? Well, this was one of them. Not anymore. There was also another Feldman's building on, I think it was on Bank 8 Street. It was the Queen's Theatre. The Queen's Theatre. Near where the McDonald's is. And that became a Feldman's. I think the Feldman's bought it out. There's a North Pier there. That'll be opening soon. So it's about 7:45 now. We've had a bit of a walk around. Now into, oh look at that, the sun's coming out in Blackpool. Hey. Look at that there. So we're now into Talbot Square. Did you know that Blackpool Town Hall was built after Blackpool Tower 6 years later, 1900? How about that? Amazing. It used to have a spire on the top of it as well, and they took that down in 1966. You do learn a bit of history on my channel. That's what it's all about, this. I like to talk about history. I don't always get things right. Sometimes I get things wrong, but most of the time I'm right. Just over there we've got the Trilogy, the Sacred Heart Church behind that. The Sacred Heart goes back to about 1865. Sacred Heart Church. Here's another old bank, the Royal Bank of Scotland. This used to be. It's now a nightclub or a bar or whatever you want to call it. And it's also Airbnb apartments. I'm not sure if they're Airbnb, but they're apartments. Another old bank here, look, the counter now. I think that's built out of Runcorn. Is it Runcorn Redstone? You see that all over the place. This is not Queen Street, the Strand, and it leads to Queen Street. So just outside Pop World, and we've got a bit of a beer delivery going on here. You serve, we deliver. Matthew Clark. Oh, plenty of that going on in Blackpool, beer deliveries. There's lots of places to deliver to, and a lot of those places are just up here. We're just going past Walkabout. This is Queen Street now. We're coming out into Queen Street. It's absolutely dead at the moment. But this is where a lot of the nightlife happens in Blackpool. We've got another beer delivery up here. Look, they're moving big beer barrels up there. Look at that there, look. Big kegs. Are they kegs? The kegs, aren't they? They'll be mainly kegs, won't they? I don't think that many people around here will be drinking ales, will they? Don't get any draft bass being drank around here. What do you think? Looks like Bar 19. Or having a few barrels of kegs swapped over. J.W. Lee's Greengate Brewery, Manchester. So many, like, suppliers, isn't there? Never heard of that one. The one I see most of the time is Marston's. Now Marston's, they actually brew Bass now in the olden days, which was the biggest selling beer in the world at one point, draft Bass. That's my drink. You don't really get much of it in Blackpool now, but it's making a comeback, so look out for it. I'm just going under this awning now. Another awning. I remember when these used to be shops. Just want to have a little look in here. What can we see? Got a broken window there. What? So this is one of those buildings on Queen Street across the road from all the bars. What can you see? Being nosy now, aren't I? What do you reckon? The sun's getting up. So Blackpool is waking up and we're getting ready for another day. And that was a little walk around Blackpool, just a bit of an easygoing video for you, checking out the day after the storm. The big storm wasn't really a big storm, was it? It was all hyped up by the media, wasn't it? Never believe what you read in the papers or what you see on the TV, especially on the BBC. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you like it. If you do, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I'll see you again on the next one.